Wizards as well.
Keyshawn George, he was their third first-round pick. And we tip it up, and it's the Wizards who win the tip. Our first Washington Wizards, they focus on the number 2 overall pick is Sarr. He kicks out to Carrington and knocking down the 3. There's that connection early on. Now, Coach, he's a guy most people do not know about, American fans. Grew up in France. He played his professional ball with the Perth Wildcats of the NBL down in Australia. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 6 blocks, and that's when people thought he could potentially be the number 1 overall pick.
Spent 2 years with Otar League before he went over there, and
that he can stick and make a squad in the NBA.
Played 41 games in the NBA, averaged 16 points a game in summer league. The guy can score the basketball, and his team, and the ability to develop young players. Take these really good athletes and put them in an environment where they're developing their skills, their understanding of the game, and their competitive spirit. There's 2 twins. One played at St. John's, one played at Pitt.
One here with the Wizards, played at Pitt. Jumper from deep, and it goes for Taylor Funk out of Utah State. A 10-7 lead for Washington.
Good pass.
Boogie Ellis from deep, and he knocks down the 3.
Shot maker and scorer to a floor gamer and having a complete game. And you know, today you need to have a complete game, especially guards. You need to be ball guards, play starters, playmakers, and shot makers.
Was able to get other guys involved in the game. Here's Boogie putting it on the ground. Turnaround jumper, and he makes it. Jones with a pick and roll off of Drew Timme. And now Boogie Ellis takes a peek at the shot clock. It's down to 2. Oh, off the window. Everything falling for Boogie.
Boogie down right there now. You got Mr. New York right there.
Noel with the up and under. Newly into the game. 5'8" out of Kansas State. But when we talked to Cody Toppert for the Wizards, he said, it's not really about winning games when you come here to the summer. You've got to show what you can develop. 2-on-1 break, and Sneed throws it down. Xavier Sneed out of Kansas State. Went undrafted in 2020, last played professionally in Italy.
That's Jules Bernard's game right there. Downhill, play to contact, be physical. You're building for the future, so you've got to have a little bit of a short-term memory and understand his potential.
Good block by George, another guy who you're learning about their makeup.
But the players also have to be patient, but put in the work. Put good days on top of each other. All right, have a short-term memory. There's a little contest. Both not physically strong enough, but both have tremendous potential.
Boogie Ellis noticed the mismatch, and he went to work. Noel probing underneath. Shot is blocked by Jones. And here come the Kings with the shot clock turned off to end this first quarter. The game after that, he got 8, and he said, now we're getting close to that 10 I need.
And don't put yourself in a small box. You got to be a two-way player. You got to rebound the ball. You have a skill set. You've got to be a complete basketball player.
Notice something you were talking about earlier, more of the veteran players. You can tell their decisions, making them a little quicker than some of the younger players getting their first experience here in professional basketball. Nice move by Jones through the lane, and Kobe Jones with the finish. Blackshear with the spin move, dropping it off for Goodwin, who
really
a 6-0 start here. Stevenson, his first jumper, and he gets it to go. Eric Stevenson out of West Virginia.
He sees plays early, and he's physically strong. Good job getting through that screen.
Mason Jones finding space at that free throw line and cans the jumper.
The pace of their offense has really picked up.
Noel, look at that vision. And the flush by Champagny.
Summer League's hard for bigs. It really is. Certainly you have to have good point guard play here. I think he'll be fine. I think what's interesting is that, you know, shooting from the perimeter is probably not his go-to. You can do those type of trades in the offseason because your rosters expand to 21. That trade in mid-January is extremely, extremely difficult to go out and do.
With Julius Randle and Bridges and Anunoby, with Hart, with Brunson, or is that something like you can see them say,
The K, Anunoby, Bridges, Brunson, and then now Randall here. So that keep an eye on that as far as what happens with him.
all right, go with the Lakers. Let's go.
Lakers. See where the scoring is going to come from for the Sacramento Kings. As right on cue, Isaac Jones.
Isaac Jones is really kind of an interesting prospect. Good pass. Let's make 2 really good passes in this possession.
In traffic, that's over Sarr. A nice finish from Colby Jones.
Colby Jones is wired to score.
All-Star game on ABC at 8:30 Eastern.
There it is. Colby Jones. Ooh.
Has that swatted. Keyshawn George says, get that out of here. As George gets another offensive rebound. Jules Bernard, he can fill it up with the best of them.
UCLA's.
Timmy finds Jones and has his shot pinned. Carrington.
I give Mason Jones a lot of credit for changing his body, getting himself in shape, which now gives him a chance because he can score. Good pass right there.
There's Timmy with the runner.
His development, because if he's got to shut it down for a period of time, he's a guy that's got himself in tremendous shape through working on great back cut.
Jules Bernard puts it in.
Isaac Jones, short roll, and becomes a scorer off the bounce.
They didn't have a G League team at the time.
Yeah, that killed.
So a lot of these guys get experience being able to play in the G League, also having a 2-way contract. You can play with a big roster as Ellis knocks down a 3 to tie the game.
And that's really important. And that was Isaac Jones. He said it was a play at the end of the game. Whoa.
Get that out of here. Isaac Jones. All right, Kendra, appreciate that. He's put in so much work. He was out of breath for the interview at the end of that third quarter. That's what I'm talking about, intensity.
Well, you have a plan, you have a vision, you stay true to your vision. That guy can flat out shoot the ball.
Timmy a little up and under, but he lost the handle going up.
They need to make a little run here. They need to get whatever their best action is.
There's Isaac Crawford, had his shot blocked.
End up being contributing players on rosters in the NBA.
Inside, a nice finish by Isaac Jones.
Footwork, hands.
As someone who covers the G League regularly, I wish people could understand just how good the talent level is in the G League across every single team.
Yep.
Last guy on the bench as Bernard knocks down the 3.
Take me out off the glass and then rebound the ball. That will change as he gets stronger.
Nice little pass by Mason Jones behind the back, finding Timmy.
I don't think you're spend a ton of time in press offense in summer league, but you've got to have someone else working.
Timmy! You were right, though. The energy has changed a little bit. You can tell the fans making their way inside the building here. 7-0 run.
Right now, Boogie Ellis is kind of under and into Bubs Carrington's head.
Mason Jones inside and somehow gets that to go. 5-second differential between shot and game clock here in the 4th. Crossover, Carrington has it swatted. Kick out, Patrick Baldwin Jr. hits the 3.
Now it's no foul, keep it in front. Do not foul the jump shooter. Oh, do not get to his face.
And that'll do it. So Washington able to hold on to the 73-69 win.